Long ago, in a kingdom far away, there was a very old king who was much loved throughout the land. Every year, he would throw a birthday party for the 13 fairies in the land, for they were all born on the same day, exactly 1 year apart. But since he was old, he'd grown forgetful, and 1 year he forgot. All of the fairies forgave him except for the oldest fairy, for she had just quit smoking and was really irritated. She was also bored and wanted to stir up some trouble, so she appeared in the castle on the day after her birthday.
I've seen that you've forgotten.
Why are you wearing the sombrero?
No. I was gonna wear it for my birthday. Forgot. Oh, I've seen that you've forgotten about all the things I've done for you. And I've spent my whole birthday sitting around chewing Nicorette gummies. That's all I've been doing. Because all I want to do is smoke. And I can't smoke. So instead, I'm going to curse on you.
No, please. I didn't mean to forget. I have the whole kingdom to run. I have so much things on my mind.
Kings never forget. And that's why I command you to have a nose 3 times the size of yours. And you cannot break the spell until you find the most famous person in all the land to break it with the famous fairy haiku.
And with that, the oldest fairy waved her evil wand, and poof, the king's nose grew 3
What have
sizes
you done?
larger.
I think I can smell the burning bread in the kitchen. Oh, what have you done? I have this huge nose. I can smell the burning bread in the kitchen. What am I to do?
Oh, you have fun with that, King. Good luck to ya.
The fairy disappeared, leaving the king with his enormous
What am I
nose
supposed to do?
and a very sharp sense of smell. There was only one person who could help him out of this mess.
Come here.
Merlin was known to be the cleverest person in the land. Luckily, he had stopped by for coffee that morning.
Come here, Merlin. Where are you?
Yes, you
I need you now.
Whoa! What happens to your face?
The king explained and asked for Merlin's help.
Can you lift the spell?
No, sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot undo the fairy spell.
She was saying something about the most famous person in the land and some fairy haiku poem. Will you do that for me?
It's not an easy mission, Sarah, but I'll do my best.
Merlin bowed and set off on his way.
This is awful. I can smell everything. The dog in the village needs a bath, and the apples in the courtyard have fallen from the trees, are starting to rot. And some knight in the army forgot to take a bath and put on deodorant. Actually, when was the last time I took a bath?
Meanwhile, Merlin had wandered through the village and down a dirt road, spotting no one famous. He decided to look in the enchanted forest. It was long before he came across a beautiful girl singing to herself. Her hair was black as envy and lips as red as rose.
Excuse me, aren't you Snow White?
Why, yes.
The king needs your help. He's under a terrible spell, and I'm looking for the most famous person in the land.
I doubt that's me. The press died down pretty quickly after the prince found me and woke me up. We're living the happily ever after life, but the paparazzi is always looking for drama. I'm bored sitting here and singing to myself, and the prince is off playing golf all the day. So I love our king, and I'll help you look.
So Snow White and Merlin set off to look for the most famous person in the land. Soon they came upon a man trying to climb up an apple tree.
Maybe you need a little boost.
Maybe. This tree's a lot harder than to climb a beanstalk. Sometimes I just have an urge to climb something.
Wait a minute. Aren't you that guy named Jack who saved us all from the giant, took all of his riches, and married the princess?
Yeah. Well, money can't buy me love. The princess took all my money and left me with some green ogre named Shrek because she had a Scottish accent. Now I'm back to square one.
That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. But if you have nothing to do, maybe you can help us.
So Merlin explained about the king and Jack agreed to help. So three of them set off to keep searching for the most famous person in all the land. Soon they became thirsty and stopped by a stream to get a drink. There on the riverbank lay a beautiful girl who was fast asleep.
I recognize her. That's Sleeping Beauty. She's in my princess party.
Whoa, where am I? I fell asleep again. What are you guys up to?
The king needs your help, and we're looking for the most famous person in the land.
I'm not very popular anymore. Ever since that figure cookie incident, I've had bouts of narcolepsy. Falling asleep makes for terrible interviews. The media got bored waiting for me to wake up and started looking elsewhere. Anyway, the king's been very kind to everyone, so I'll help you guys look.
Let's go.
So the four of them set off to keep searching for the most famous person in all the land. Soon they came upon a very handsome man who was looking in a mirror and flexing his muscles.
Hello there.
Hello, Izabela.
Prince, the king needs your help. We're looking for the most famous person in the land to undo a terrible curse.
Oh, I wish I was famous, but you know, they say I'm all looks and style, and I have no sensibility. I want to help someone, but I cannot even help a cat getting out of a tree. But wait, I will help you. Just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait!
Woo! So the five of them set off to keep searching for the most famous person in all the land. Soon they came upon a man who was as tall as a tree.
Oh no! The giant's back for revenge! Everybody run!
B-5-O-Thumb! Wait, you got me mixed up with my brother. George. I'm a vegetarian because it's much healthier. I travel the kingdom trying to change people's negative perception of giants and of people in general. I try to spread kindness throughout the land. I am nice giant.
Giant wasn't famous enough because he was nice and normal. So no one wanted to hear about him. Either way, he offered to help them look. So they kept calm and carried on. Soon they came upon a little girl wearing a red cloak.
Excuse me, aren't you the little Red Riding Hood?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
We're looking for the most famous person in the kingdom. Last time I heard, you were pretty famous as the first girl who survived being eaten alive.
I'm not so famous anymore. I'm much older and more mature. I don't get myself into jams like the wolf incident. Plus, my grandma has a high-tech face recognition security system with a moat and drawbridge. No big bad wolf is ever gonna get in. I'm gonna help you look, but no funny business.
So they continued their adventure. Soon they came upon a lady dressed in all gold. She looked as if she was glowing.
Excuse me, aren't you the famous fairy godmother?
Why, yes, I am. What can I do for you? Do you want a pumpkin turned into a carriage, maybe? Or how about a new dress? Maybe some glass slippers?
I think we are on glass slippers and dresses for now.
Well, you know where to call me. But unfortunately, since Cinderella moved to LA to become an influencer, now I'm out of job. So anyway.
But where she went, she didn't even leave a shoe behind. Plus, she blocked me on Instagram.
Who's gonna find her?
Sorry.
Well, anyways, it's your lucky day. We have a job for you.
I've messed up all my life.
When the fairy godmother found out what her evil cousin, the oldest fairy, had done, she agreed to help look for the most famous person in all the land.
Soon they come upon a woman with short brown hair.
What a luck, Rapunzel! Everybody knows her. Let down your long hair.
Are you blind or something?
Oh no. Anyways, the king needs your help, and we're looking for the most famous person in the land. I think it might be you, so please help us.
I doubt it's me. Since my hair was chopped off, they stopped even calling me for hair commercials. But I'll help. I love the king. I adore him.
Soon, they came upon two short little men who were arguing.
But you have to! It's the only way to do it!
I'm telling you, I'm not whistling while I work anymore.
Grumpy, happy.
Oh, hey, princess! How are you? Nice dress!
Oh, thank you. I've just come back from Greece.
What's the deal? You guys going to a party? Because I've had enough working and whistling for today, you know.
After everyone told the dwarfs about the king, they too agreed to come along.
Anything's better than the dark and dreary coal mine.
Come on.
Let's go! I'm okay!
Soon, they came upon a very fat wolf who was drinking a can of Slim Fat.
I knew I shouldn't listen to Mother's hair.
Don't worry, I'm not going to eat you. I'm on a diet and all I can eat is this artificial bacon flavored Slim Fast.
Hey, you're the big bad wolf. You've been terrorizing the enchanted forest for years. You've got to be the most famous person in the land.
Maybe you can help us. Imagine that you can lift the cares of our old good king.
I'm not the most famous in the land, but I'll help the king. He's a nice fella. Besides, it'll help my step count for my Fitbit. Yeah.
They continued on and soon reached a clearing in the enchanted forest. Suddenly, Merlin grew worried.
We're almost back to the castle, and I'm still not sure if we found the most famous person in the land.
Just then, they came upon a girl with curly brown hair. She was standing by the side of the road with her thumb out.
Hey, Goldilocks, is that you?
What's it to you, nerd?
The king is under a terrible spell, and we're looking for the most famous person in the land to break it.
More like infamous. After the bear sued me for breaking and entering and stealing food, I had to sell all of my possessions just to try to pay them back. And then, those greedy bears still wouldn't take all my money, so then I had to dye my hair and make a run for it. I am Goldilocks no longer. I am Brownylocks the outlaw.
Yeah, she's been all over social media, even on all cover of tabloids.
I wish I had so much press.
Wait, have you not been wearing something different? Anyway, listen, Brownylocks, we need your help. Come, help us Help the king break the terrible spell, and perhaps he'll forgive you all your war crimes.
I don't see why not. After all, it's like they say, all press is good press.
So Brownie Locks joined the group and they returned to the castle. As they entered the castle, the king was astonished to see such a diverse crowd.
I smell soy jerky and too much cologne and bacon flavored Slim Fast. Merlin, please tell me you have the good news. Did you find anyone?
Dear king, we've searched far and wide, and surely the most famous person in all the land is among us. And king, what happened to your beard?
Oh, I've waited so long, my beard has gotten twice as long.
Then let's don't waste any more time. Let's get started.
Does anyone know the secret fairy haiku?
Well, I do recall the secret fairy haiku. All stars fall one day. When all fails, kindness prevails. This is the true gift. I don't know, it's not working.
One by one, everyone went up to the king and recited the haiku. No one was able to break the spell.
All stars fail one day. When all fails, kindness prevail. This is a true gift.
All stars fall one day. When all else
stars
fails,
fall.
kindness prevails.
When all
That's
fails,
a true gift.
kindness prevails.
All stars fall one day. When all fails, kindness prevails.
All stars fall
This
one
is
day.
the true gift.
Kindness prevails. This is the true gift. Happy. This is the true
All
gift.
stars fall one day. When all fails, kindness prevails. This is
All
the
stars
true
fall
gift.
one day. When all fails, kindness prevails. That is
All
the true
stars
gift.
fall one day. When
All stars
fails,
fall one
kindness
day.
prevails.
When all fails,
This is
kindness
the true
prevails.
All stars
This is
fall
the
one
true
day.
fairy
When
gift.
all fails, kindness prevails. It's the true gift.
All stars fall one day. When all fails, kindness prevails. It's the true gift. Great. Nothing changed. So the king is stuck with a massive schnoz that would be huge on the giant over there, and I'm still an outlaw. Guess I gotta run before they lock me up.
Wait. Is that you, Goldilocks? I was trying to find you. I wanted to pardon you from all your crimes because I believe you didn't deserve them. And who cares about my nose? I'm old. And this is the best sense of smell I've ever had. There is always a good side to everything. Maybe I'll join the canine unit in the police station.
Wow. Thank you so much, King. You really are the kindest in the land.
Great.
There's gotta be something else to this. I think there's a message in here. Wait, let me think. When all else fails, kindness prevails? Eureka! Hey, King, why don't you say the haiku yourself?
Okay. All stars fall one day. When all fails, kindness prevails. It's the true gift. Whoa. It worked. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, yes it does. I've been looking for the wrong person all along. You are the kindest and most generous person in the whole kingdom, and we all know it, which should make you the most famous as well.
It was starting to grow on me, but okay, this works too.
You've all been overlooking true kindness in your obsession with fame. While traveling with Merlin through the lands, I heard many of you equate fame with value. I may be a giant, but I think you're a bit mistaken. Fame can come for many reasons, And too often.
Thank you, you brave and kind giant, for your wise and thoughtful words. I'm sure we all appreciate what you've said, but I should remind you that this is a celebration. Let's leave the serious talk to the side and let's get the party started.
Everyone rejoiced and celebrated the kind old king, who really was the most fabulous person and most famous person in all the lands. Everyone learned a lesson that the fame comes and goes, and not being in the spotlight all the time is just fine. So everyone was happy with themselves and started to finally live happily ever after. The end.